It started with my grandparents. They came over from Italy in the early 1900s, and they settled in Ansonia. My grandfather was able to purchase a sizable piece of property, of which, as all of his children, 10 altogether, grew up, he kind of cut up the piece of property and gave each and every one of them their own little lot to keep the family together. My name is Peter Tuccio, and I lived in the Ansonia area of the Naugatuck Valley for the past 60 years. I don't really know much about my grandfather's trade. My father worked for a company called the American Brass. It was one of the Valley factories. Unfortunately, as times changed, they merged, closed up, went to different areas.
This was a very industrial town. There was a lot of huge factories, but as time progressed and we started moving away from manufacturing, it kind of hurt the town, but they've rebounded in like places like GE and Sikorsky and those places that help the community rebound from the loss of manufacturing jobs. I was in the Army Reserves for 8 years. I started smoking maybe around 21, 22. I kind of blame the Army for that because I wasn't smoking before that. My little neighborhood here up on the Naugatuck Hill in Shelton. I began my career doing materials management and this supply in the hospital, and then I worked my way up to transport. I was depressed when I lost that job because it was my life. I was there for 7 years. I had my own crew, and we were like family. So I was overweight. I was a little depressed myself, being that I had to move back home with my parents.
I started in 1982 in the lumber industry, worked my way up into purchasing a few different lumber yards and transitioned over to the Haynes Group. A year and a half ago, 2 years, Haynes developed with Griffin biometric screening for all its employees. Each one of us had to go through a series of tests to see just how healthy we were. So, of course, I failed in every biometric screening, okay? I was overweight. My body mass was way off. Cholesterol was up, high blood pressure, so was definitely in an unhealthy position. So they recommended that I get into 2 programs, which was the weight management program and the Wellness for Life program. My father had some heart issues. He had bypass surgery back in, I believe it was 1978. So the high blood pressure, cholesterol kind of runs in my family.
I'm Michelle Seibart. I've been in this area for a long time. For a few days, I felt nauseous, and I had this tightness in my chest. And I said to my friend, I think I'm having a heart attack. So I went to the hospital, and I was having a heart attack at that time. And subsequently, I had the cardiac cath, and my arteries were calcified, and I had a triple bypass, and I was in the hospital for 12 days. I was sent home and had health care. And everybody talked about cardiac rehab, how it was important for your recovery. The classes were small, and I've been going there for like 35 sessions. I'll be finishing up Wednesday.
When I started working at Griffin Hospital, I saw that they have billboards all over the hospitals with different programs that they have available for employees and the community. And I saw the smoking cessation program, and I knew it was time. This is actually my third time trying to quit. Before, I go cold turkey and I won't smoke anything for about 2 or 3 months, and I have a stressful event, and then I'll go back to smoking. When I quit smoking, I lost weight. I had more energy. I got promoted at work. Just such a snowball effect.
I think that a lot of businesses need to get more involved and teach families how to relieve stress,